hello. Welcome, welcome. So, there's been a little thing that I've been talking about playing in the last, several days, maybe several weeks, and that is, well, yeah, let's just jump right into it. I want to play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And now, I labored over whether to play the PC version or the original DS version, and here is my little compromise. We're gonna play the PC version, but, in my usual fashion, though, we're gonna take just a quick little look at the game. Real quick. I forgot to grab it, though. Alright, so here we go. We are going, we're going to be playing through Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now, I played through this game many years ago. Let's see, what year did this come out? Oh, get that out of here. Does this not have a manual? Oh, it does. Okay, it felt a little light for a DS game, so I thought it might not have a manual in it. 2001/2005 are the copyright years on here. So I wonder what year this actually came out. E3 2005? Okay. So 2005 it looks like. So anyway, yeah, dude. So I apologize for this GameStop sticker here, but here we have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, a game who the idea of playing an attorney might not immediately sound super exciting, but what you gotta realize is that this game, attorneying or being a lawyer is to Phoenix Wright as playing a card game is to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, they really just, like, anime ham it up in all of the best ways possible that make this just a very, very enjoyable experience. And one thing also that's not necessarily part of what you might expect hearing that this is a court game is that you... Oh, where's my finger? There it is. Survey crime scenes. Interview witnesses and gather evidence. Then you present your evidence in cross-examinations. So this game really, like, you play the detective and the attorney, you know? It's teen for a few reasons. And there's my DS cartridge. Man, I do, like, kind of want to play this on DS. But it's easier to play it on PC. Come on, you can focus on that camera, can't ya? Okay, what if we bring it away? Give it a second. Bring it in close really fast. Yeah, that's the trick. Alright, alright. We've got our characters who will be introduced to... Oh my god. I don't know where the sweet spot is for focusing. Oh my god! Look, it's the original DS and the blue one. That is so great. I love it. So yeah, this was very early in the DS's life. In fact, so this game came out in 2005. I believe the DS itself came out in 2004. So yeah. I remember buying the original DS the day that it came out. I got the silver one with Metroid Prime Hunter's First Hunt, the demo that came with it. But the actual games that I bought with it, I believe, were Super Mario 64 DS and Feel the Magic XYXX. Look at this artwork. Reveal their lies and call them on it. Little Phoenix Wright playing a little DS. Oh. Time of death was determined to be past 4 o'clock, but you claim you found the body at 1. Whoops. Oh, this is so great. Oh my gosh, it's Edgeworth. Thinking you could win against me makes you guilty right off the bat. This is gonna be an adventure. Oh. Use advanced scientific methods to find helpful clues and evidence. Much more science is yours to discover. It will help you catch criminals. Boy, that was not... I feel like that was translated and not really localized. Alright. And here we go. The Law Library. Oh my gosh. Terminologies. We might need these. So, this is for the DS. We've got this this game. I will be playing it on the PC though. I just really wanted to show this off. So, all right, let's get right to that. Oh, hang on a moment. I was a fool, and I didn't boot this game up and mess with the options before streaming it. So, we get the first-time PC game experience live on stream. Hope it just, you know, goes off finally with no complication whatsoever. Okay, so text skip, sure, screen shake, yeah, we'll leave that on for now, sure. Vibration, though, that just doesn't even apply to me. Text box. Transparency. Low. High. High. Language. Ooh, we can have English or Japanese language? I'm gonna have English, because I'm gonna be doing the voices also. Let me know if it's too loud. Alright. Don't change. Just wait. Just wait until I confirm to actually... Am I supposed to just be doing this? Okay. 1080p, full screen, VSync. VSync can be on. That's fine. This game isn't going to be too crazy as far as that stuff goes. Let's see. Confirm. Present. Court record. Profiles. HNMB. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Oh, to rotate evidence. Okay. I mean, can't we just use WASD? WSDA. Okay, that's the weirdest I've ever heard them listed. That down a tad. Okay, this is looking pretty good. What's other options? Oh, this is, it just flips pages. Okay, great. Backspace is back. All right. Yes, keep the changes. Keep the change. All right. New game. Oh, right. So this is the trilogy. We're just playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Why am I on camera? Get my stupid face out of here. Well, yeah. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Oh, dude, it's just showing him right away. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude! I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't live in a world without her! I can't! Oh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do! August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, here we go, dude. Court is, who's the judge? Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them correctly, clearly, and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Oh, yo, it's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Yo, court record. Cindy. All right. So first we got the attorney's badge.
No one would believe I...
Oh, wait, that's not Phoenix's voice. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. All right. So time of death. This is important shit. July 31st, 4 to 5 p.m. The cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Now, can I read this any closer? Okay, here we go. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Now, our bad guy here is our prosecutor is Winston Payne. Oh, it says right there, the prosecutor for this case. Lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. All right. Larry Butts, 23. And then Mia Fey is our boss. Got it. All right, back to evidence. So there's profiles and there's evidence. All right. Wait, No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Yo, it's Cindy Cinderblock. Cindy Stone, bro. The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death?
This is Phoenix Wright Rocket Science. I guarantee you will love it if you stick around, because this game is amazing. I played it probably 10 years ago on the DS. And so this is basically a blind playthrough, because I'm not going to remember any specifics.
She died because she was...
Well, she was hit with a blunt object, dude. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this.
Oh, wait.
The murder weapon was...
I gotta get this guy's voice down.
The statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
All right. The thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is only the only ammunition you have in court. Press tab to check the court record frequently. Well, yes. So now we have this. Boom. We got it.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever.
What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
All right, she arrived home from Paris on the 30th, the day before her murder, from Paris. Got it.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude,
No way.
the victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all wrong directions. Should I
Stop him from answering, yo.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's just continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking so good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Oh, you went. What do I do?
Have him answer honestly.
I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers in the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Fred Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes!
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Oh, here we go, dude.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Hey, Squall.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Electricity to Mrs. Doan's apartment building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. All right. So that matches up with his 1 p.m. thing he's saying. However, we can blow this right open, dude. He said it was 1 p.m. She wasn't dead yet at 1 p.m.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness gave, you fucking idiot. How are you here in a trial without knowing what this means?
Lies? What? Was he lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. All right, here we go. This is where this game gets fucking real. So now, can't we go left or right? I swear that's how the DS game was. Yes, okay. Going door to door, selling subscriptions. Got it. Now, you can press it. I love that you can press for more information on everything. So we might as well.
Isn't the man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all.
I don't remember this guy's voice. Oh! Wow, that alert is really quiet. There we go. We fixed it. What up, Master Knives? Thanks for that sub, dude. Courtroom action in a video game. Do you mean it? You've never seen this before? Or I don't know. I don't know. Because this is very unique, I think. Except there's like Chrono Trigger, but that's not like this. This is the most similar game I can think of to this is LA Noire. It won't let you sub to yourself. Well, you're already subbed to yourself, right?
He just seems strange to me, that's all. Like, he was mad, and yet he was fighting at the same time.
What was this guy's voice?
Just like a criminal, fleeing from the scene of a crime.
The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? I thought he...
What the fuck was this guy's voice?
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
Hey, Finkelroy. We're gonna press everything he says.
Half open, you say? Yes. I saw the door was open halfway. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came close to the door. That's odd. In a big city like this, I thought. I see. And what happened next? Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment.
Dude, why?
What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. Truer words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. How did pain cut him off so quickly? So you looked at the apartment. What happened then? Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving. Dead.
Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next?
I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
What up, Mons?
So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes. I mean, no, nothing.
Okay, what happened next?
I thought to call the police immediately.
You thought to call the police? Does that mean you actually didn't call them? Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next?
However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Dude, you said you didn't touch anything. The phone in her apartment wasn't working?
Yes. I mean, no, it wasn't.
Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you?
That, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone.
Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartment.
Alright. What time did you call again?
I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Here's where we fucking got him. 1 p.m. Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
Seems really confident. Dude, don't, no! Yeah. Alright. Here we go, dude. No, we're pressing. We're not objecting, we're just pressing. But now we fucking got him. Now it's time to object, Flex. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. What do you mean it was 1 p.m., idiot? Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawitz, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
That's a really good question.
Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait! I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
Oh, because this is the tutorial, Flex. We just started this game like 10 minutes ago.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Dude, you fucking idiot, there was a blackout!
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother pressing about everything if I just know what it is right away. Right? That seems reasonable. So, time of discovery. Victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. What about the blackout? Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Yeah! You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Okay, so this time we need to press him a little bit because I don't know immediately what the issue is. So let's just review our evidence real quick. We haven't used the statue yet. A statue in the shape of the thinker. He said it was the murder weapon, but this is just a statue, you know? So maybe that's what it is? But let's press it first. The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Right, so let's press this. The murder weapon?
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off and immediately make testimony or something?
Okay. The murder weapon. So let's present the murder weapon, which is only a statue. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Payne?
as the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Let's think about this kind of hard. He said he saw the murder weapon. And also, well, why would the time be wrong if it's a clock? If it's a clock, then why would the time be wrong? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. Because remember, well, okay, this is what Phoenix is saying. My problem is that the clock would have had to have been wrong. He explained the wrong time away before by saying it was a taped program, you know? But now that that couldn't be the case, now why would he know the wrong time? The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock was to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness' face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
I never. Look, the clock, I heard no. I mean, Ah! Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her. And he should burn. Give him death.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
Well, case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Ooh. Okay. How do we know that the clock says the time when you tilt it? Alright. We better go through these. Think about these. So, if you examine the clock's batteries, why would that help? I feel like it wouldn't. If you ask the neighbors, maybe they could hear the clock? I feel like if you tried sounding it, it wouldn't work, and that's why it was sent in as a statue? Because it doesn't work anymore? I'm gonna say ask the neighbors. Even though, here's the problem with ask the neighbors though, is that that's something that we can't do. Where are the neighbors? They're not here, you know? Shit, dude. Oh, dude, this one's got me just a little bit. I can't see, I really don't understand the batteries one. I guess you try sounding it, right? I mean, that's the clearest answer. Like, let's listen to it, you know? Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Okay. See that? Yeah. It was just the most obvious answer. Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Ugh. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one.
Yeah. You forgot one thing.
What's he talking about now?
But it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder?
Nah, it's just fun, Knives.
If you can't prove death, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Frank Sawin.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had it. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Oh fuck, dude, she was in Paris! Dude, she was in Paris! Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Phoenix, my eyes are up here. Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes, dude. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Dude, she was in Paris the day before of the murder! Boom! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, order! Order, I say!
Dude, this game is amazing.
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Yeah, buddy.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. Yeah. Ooh. Still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over!
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no. I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. This case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey,
Wait, I was the one who got you off the hook.
oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me?
Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this?
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry?
Larry...
Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
You don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Well, it's the fact that she took it with her on her trip to Paris.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her.
Huh? What about the clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed the clock, that's all.
Yeah, but it's a heavy piece of shit clock. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
What's up, Finkelroy?
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Whoa! And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said,
"Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Yay! We did the tutorial. right, episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. Dude. Let's go. Oh, we already saved. Hello?
This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office, say, 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Oh, dude, who couldn't? If only this scene happened an hour ago, I could have ordered a burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Alright, September 5th, p.m. Okay. I don't know who's talking. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar.
Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information.
What the fuck does that mean? Cogniferous? Phoenix Wright. Wait a second. All we have is Yahoo Answers? Okay. If Google doesn't know, then I'm going to remain not knowing.
Gathering information is my business, you see.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye.
Ah! The Thinker again! Oh, shit. Red, white, blue. Alright, we'll have to change his voice. I think he's going to be like, your eternal silence, Miss Faye. He's going to be that guy. Alright, this is just like 10 minutes later? Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Yeah, sure, let's examine. Oh, shit. Whoa, this is kind of weird. Oh? Well, why wouldn't I just click on shit? Oh, you have to, like, double-click? Yeah, I don't know what to examine. I guess we'll just examine the door. Yeah? Oh, there we go. Move. Oh, okay. There we go. That smell. Blood.
Sis.
Someone's there.
Oh, fuck!
Chief? Chief! Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. Well, shit. Let's see what's going on here. We got the thinker here. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. No, some pink-haired guy murdered her, and this is 10 minutes later. Must be pieces of a glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. But yeah, the lady that was our guide on the tutorial is instantly dead now. Okay, broken remains of a glass light stand. Broken beyond all recognition. Okay, a piece of paper from her hand. What is this? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Oh yeah, by the way, her, who appears to be her little sister, discovered the body. So we got checkmark, but we don't have checkmark for this. Oh, okay, the checkmark means there's nothing more to say about it. Yellow means we can examine it. Okay. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place, is across the way. Alright. More to say about this? What is slide? Oh! There's more to look at. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? The Fay & Co. Ledger Book. Everything is written in the Chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Perfectly normal office desk. The Chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on the stuff your clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Surprisingly, the Chief was never good with machines. But all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the Chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed their case records and recent rulings. One on the ground, but it's not important. Here's the phone. Right! I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on this receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Oh. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I'd better not use it. Okay, have we seen everything here? We probably need to go look out the window again. Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Okay. So I believe we've seen everything now. So for evidence, we have the thinker, the glass shards, and a receipt. So then back in here, that girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yeah! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here.
Maya Fey.
Maya? Faye? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Alright, so yes, we will present this. What the hell? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh, now I've done it. Oh, the police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Freeze, police!
Oh, who's this asshole?
Alright, I'm Detective Gumshoe.
Wait, who's this guy?
This guy really looks like this kind of voice,
But I already gave that to the judge. So this guy's gonna be like, fucking... What does this guy sound like?
yeah. Alright, I'm Detective Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe, what an odd name.
We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
Must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay?
Great. Just great. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah.
Whoa! Excuse me? Is word Maya here meaning you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this in a note in her own blood, see? With her giant breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer? I'm not.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What?
Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, it's up to you. I better give it her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yeah, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd it go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Alright, so I guess... Well, let's take a little examination here, you know? What's up? What's going on? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like there's much to examine. So, yeah, let's talk to her. About Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yeah. The clock shaped like the thinker. One Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. All right. More about the day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence. So then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Dude, everyone just knows what blood smells like? Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yeah, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I mean, sure. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much! I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back.
Alright, alright. So now... I don't think we need to present anything to her. So I think we just need to go to here, where she wants us to go. And right before we do that, I need to run and put something in the oven so that I can eat when I'm done with my stream. So I will be right back to just check on putting something in the oven real quick. One moment. I had a granola bar real quick to tide me over. I remembered I'm gonna make some chili cheese fries tonight. And that you make pretty quickly. Like, you just heat up the chili and deep fry the fries, and it only takes 10 minutes, you know? So I don't gotta put anything in the oven ahead of time for that. But I did want to tide myself over so I'm not, like, rushing the stream because I'm too hungry. Alright, alright. So this is where we're supposed to go because Maya wants us to get her a lawyer. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Dude, let's snoop. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically given me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. You don't say, Phoenix. Alright, that looks like it's about everything around here. Well, shit. Doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go. Oh, but...
Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butch guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry?
Oh, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butch guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Boop. Suede shoes. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right. At your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. Yeah. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick.
Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Alright. So, let's just chat him up for a minute. About Ms. Faye, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the result, yeah? No, don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all.
Yeah, dude. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. A Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright. So what else do we got here? So let's present him with the note from Maya. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, yet? I have yet.
Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. I tell him why I want it. There's no way he'll give it to me.
Something the matter?
Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective.
Nope. I know nothing, pal.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
Yeah? You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive, you're quite the detective.
Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all.
Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Alright.
Y'all done, pal?
Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence in the witness with your loyally raised, pal.
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name, Ms. May, huh? So, you've sent her home already then?
You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, so we got that. Beautiful. And now, is there any more talking to do? No. We already presented a thing. I guess the only other thing is just to, take a quick look around here. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. Who is that? The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. We'll have to check it out one of these days. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Alright, yep, we don't really see anything else around here. Looking around, so alright. Let's go to the hotel. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
What does help? Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
Pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Alright, let's snoop. Snoop while she's gone. What's this? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. What's inside?
Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. Alright, let's see if there's anything else we can snoop at. What's this table? A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fancola office building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing like catching here. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Alright, yeah, nothing else going on. We just want to see about this screwdriver. So, let's chat her up for a minute. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, boy. Who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer. Are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh, boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
No, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, huh? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh, boy. Alright, so she's not going to let me look at this. Alright, so I don't think there's anything I can present to her either. So it kind of seems like it might be just time to try and go back to here. See if they're back. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
So, you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer now, aren't you?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? How come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey.
Ah, yes. Maya Fey, go on.
Why, the strange reaction.
Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it is quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Huh? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
Hmm? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that.
Oh, wait. Sorry, wrong voice.
However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not?
Huh? Did you just say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon. But could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
Mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat is worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not
buying, jeez. Alright, so we don't have anything to present to him. So yeah, it kind of seems like we are done here. Unless something has changed. Is there anything for us to look at that's different than before? No. So I do think it's probably time to get back here and tell Maya. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. I don't know. She could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. You feel bad for her, all by yourself up on that mountain. So, who is this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, dude. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you, whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witnessed strange behavior. Is that all an act? And the way the lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there. A long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, alright. So, what do I do? Present my attorney's badge? Sorry, I've never seen that before. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. We're done. Move. Right? Maybe we got something new to talk about? No? Examine? We're all set. We're all set to go. We got the phone back. Check it out. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, did I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Alright, I mean, I feel like we're, like, done here. And I need to, like, go. Good afternoon, sir. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. We have come across the bellboy, which is great. We're back in this apartment, and we're going to find out what's in that drawer. However, it is 11:17. I think that's a really good spot to end. The fact that we have decided to become What's-Her-Face's lawyer. Maya's lawyer. And so, I'm thinking that that is about good for today. Ah, there it is. Title screen. Boop. So yes, I think that is about good for today. Gosh. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope that you're interested in this game. You know, I really like this game and wanted to play it. And I'm hoping that I'm hoping that it strikes a chord with you guys and that we enjoy playing through the whole thing. So, for now, though, let me just find out who else is streaming. And we will go raid them up and then have a good night. Looking back and forth just a little bit. Who is doing what today? Gosh, I'm not actually seeing anything that's jumping out at me. Well, Drewby is playing Donkey Kong 64. That should be fun. So I'm gonna host up Drewby. Watch him while I have some chili cheese fries that I'm gonna make. So, I hope you guys join me in saying hi to Drewby. And I hope you have yourselves a good night. See you then. See you later. Bye-bye.